Hello, everyone. I'm Blessed Lassint and still a digital marketing mastery training. So we've covered a lot about social media, the Facebook, and I promise to give us take us through the practical steps on Facebook ads, because this covers the Facebook and Instagram ads. So without wasting time, we will be starting. But before then, I need us to, because I had people times without number having issues with their hearts. So I need to quickly let us know that there are issues. There are some there are things we need to note when we are running ads. There are rules around the running ads, and which I just want to show us, because I believe this will help someone. There are what we call prohibited content and restricted content on Facebook. So you need to know them. There's the Facebook has policy, the advertising policies. Like we have the overview that we need to understand, that which is going to help us. And I will show us some of the contents. Because once you place an ad, Facebook is going to take time to review before your heart start running. So we therefore need to know what are the prohibited content and the restricted content. So what to do if your ad is rejected? You create a new ad or edit your ad. You may create new or revise your ad to comply with advertising policies. These ads will be treated as new ads and be new by our ads review system. So what are the prohibited content? Number one is considering the community standards. Adverts must not violate the community standards. Adverts on Instagram must not violate the Instagram community guidelines. So there are guidelines which you can read, you can check them. But then the second one is illegal products or services. You cannot promote illegal products or services. The advert must not constitute, facilitate, or promote illegal products, services, or activities. Advert targeted to minors must not promote products, services, or content that are inappropriate, illegal, or unsafe, or that exploit, mislead, or exert undue pressure on the age groups targeted. So then discriminatory practices, all these are not welcome. Then tobacco and related products. Tobacco and related products, then unsafe substances. Say you can see ads must not promote the sale of use of illicit or recreational drugs or other unsafe substances, products or supplements as determined by Meta in its sole discretion. So weapons, ammunition, or explosives, you cannot advertise things like this. Adult products or services, as ads must not promote the sale or use of adult products or services. Ads promotion sexual or reproductive health products or services such as contraception and family planning must be targeted to people aged 18 and older and must not focus on sexual pleasure. The truth is that anything health or organic supplements you can't promote on Facebook. Adult content, ads must not contain adult content. This includes nudity, depictions of people in explicit or positions or activities that are overly suggestive or sexually provocative. Ads that assert and imply the ability to meet someone connect with them, or view content created by them must not be positioned in a sexual way or with an intent to sexualize the person featured in the ad. So you can see the third party infringement. You can't take someone's product, it's not your own, without, ads must not contain content that infringes upon or violates the rights of any third party, including copyright, trademark, privacy, publicity, or other personal or proprietary rights. To report content that you feel may infringe upon or violate your right, please visit this group. So like all these things you have to check. Sensational content, such it must not contain shocking, sensational, or excessively violent content. Personal attributes, misinformation, all these things like this you cannot promote. Controversial content, non-functional leading page. If a page is not functional, you can't run an ad to the adverts must not direct people to non-functional landing pages. This includes landing page content that interferes with a person's ability to navigate away from the page. So cheating and deceitful practices is not allowed. Grammar or profanity, there are some words you cannot use when you are running ads or contain profanity or bad grammar and punctuation. Symbols, numbers and letters must be used properly. But the intention of circumventing hard review process and not other enforcement system. Non-existent functionality. All these things, then you can see personal health. Hard content must not imply or attempt to generate negative self-perception in order to promote diet, weight loss, or other health-related products. You know, I say before and now, you cannot promote anything like that. In fact, the point you can't promote anything that has to be personal health or on Facebook, or payday loans, pay slip, advance, and pay. So you don't promote all these things. Multi-level marketing is not allowed. Payday loans, pay slip not allowed. Multi-level marketing not allowed. Penny auctions not allowed. Misleading claims not allowed. So you can see all these things. So if you put them, if they are found in your heart, the ads will be rejected. Misleading claims, like for even the good, like for multi-level marketing, you should have a way to push it. You can't promote multi-level marketing issue. So that's where some of these things, some the rights, like on the health, multi-level marketing, you find a way, your content, you have a way that your content will present what you want to do. That's what I try to teach about, having coming up with events or some other way, although there's other ways that you can sell a legal right to product. Like if you do talk, if you do a live talk, or you do an event, or you write an article, a story that will now drive whatever you have, it's better because you can't mention names, you can't mention the health challenge, you can't mention the anything health, you don't mention it, you won't be able to run such ads. So you need to know all these things. Low quality, misleading claims, low quality or disruptive content, spyware or malware, you can't run on unacceptable business practices. It must not promote product, services, schemes, or offers using deceptive or misleading practices, including those meant to scam people out of money or personal information. So you can see circumventing systems. Must not use tactics that are intended to circumvent a high review process. The first one is that this includes a technique that attempt to disguise the ads content or destination page. So the prohibited financial product and services. You don't promote financial services, financial product services on Facebook. Sales of body parts is not allowed. Vaccine discouragement not allowed. Inflammatory content. Ad must not contain claims that a person or group of people are a threat to the physical safety, health, or survival of others on the basis of race, ethnicity, national origin, religious affiliation, sexual orientation, caste, sex, gender, gender identity, serious disease, disability, or immigration status. Arts must not promote violent or dehumanizing speech, statement of inferiority, or concept or discourse based on protected characteristics or immigration status, as outlined there is a community standard. So, or militarized social movements and violence, including conspiracy network. These are prohibited. Then restricted content, alcohol are restricted. You can't promote alcohol on Facebook. Ads that promote or reference alcohol must comply with all applicable local laws. So they require established industry codes. Those are the things we need to understand. Dating, like it's a dating ads for dating services are only allowed with prior written permission. This must be dating. So online gambling and gaming, you can't just come up on Facebook ad and put all this. Promotion of online pharmacies, because you can't if you run an online pharmacy, you cannot promote it online. You can't promote it on Facebook. You can see ads for online pharmacy are only permitted from advertisers with prior written permission. So, so one, before you can be able to do that, you apply for certification with Legiscript. So promotion of over-the-counter medicine is not allowed. You can't promote over-the-counter medicine on Facebook. You can't promote subscription services or service of the promote product or service that include negative options, automatic renewal, free-to-pay conversion, billing, product and mobile marketing are subject to our social services requirements. Financial and insurance products and services, you can't promote them on Facebook. Branded content, as promotion branded content must tag the feature third-party product if you are selling a product that is branded, not your own. So you must, the owner must be, the company must be tagged along. Ads about social issues, elections, and politics, you cannot promote. You can't promote all this. Disclaimers for ads about social issues, election, or politics. So you cannot promote. Then cryptocurrency product and services, you cannot promote anything cryptocurrency. You can't promote anything cryptocurrency and services. Drug and alcohol addiction treatment, you can't promote. Cosmetic procedures and wellness, you can't promote. You cannot promote. Art marketing, weight loss product or services must be targeted to people age 18 to. But the point is that you can't just, you try it, there'll be restriction. So social casino games, you cannot promote. Promotion of prescription drugs, these are not allowed on Facebook. So please, let's understand that. Then when you are running your video ads, say video ads and other dynamic ad types must comply with all the rules listed in this advertising policy, including the community standard, as well as the policies below. Disruptive content, videos and other similar advert type must not use overly disruptive tactics such as flashing screens. Entertainment related restrictions as well, film trailer, TV, video game trailer, and other similar content intended for mature audiences are only allowed with prior written permission from Meta and must target people who are 18 years or older. Excessive depiction of the following content within these ads are not allowed: drugs and alcohol use, adult content, profanity, violence, and gore. So you must not use targeting options to discriminate against, harass, provoke, or discourage users, or to engage in predatory advertising practices. So you just have to understand uh, all these rules, the copyright and trademark, brand usage, and I've talked about them. So that's just to let us know that, because I said before we go into I need to let us know all this Facebook policy. Then, so let's talk about your setting, your things you have to put in mind when you want to run an heart. This will help us while we go into the practical. You must let your heart align your business goal to an heart objective. Your business goal, what is your business goal? You must let it align with the hard objective. We have series of hard objective. You must there is what you want, there is what your company is all about. There is the product you offer. That is, so you must let the part-time, the hard objective you choose must always align with your business goal. That is key. So I just want us to quickly take us through this. Don't forget, in one of the sessions I talk about vision proposition. It has to be in the center of whatever you push out your brand. So, and then I will try to let us know that like I said, there are different ad objectives, and you need to know the one you want to use. So you have to set a business goals. This lesson will prepare you to one, set a business goal, choose an hard objective that align with your business goal. So I just briefly take us through it that, okay, before I run an ad, I want to run an ad, I need to know what do I want to target? What's the business goal? Is it okay, I have an event I want people to attend, or I have a product I want to sell, what type of product, and then what's my budget? Generally, you have a business goal, because that is what's going to, I have this product in stores. I just want an awareness. So I want people to be aware that this product is available so they can go to the stores to pick. That's another goal. So it's going to have an objective. So, I want people, these things I need to explain to people before they buy. So I want them to contact me direct. Then I can put my WhatsApp or call me. So that's another hard objective. So, but the business goal, the target, what you want to achieve part time will determine the hard objective. So it will help you to set. So you have to know your goal. You have to, when you say, I want to run an ad, what for? What for? What is the ad all about? So I have a fashion store. I want people to be visiting my store. It is different from I have fashion stores, I have clothes that I want to sell, and I want people to pick online. You are not going to use the same ad objective. For example, what it means that, okay, you have a fashion store and you want people to come. What you want to do is awareness, and they're able to come to the local business center to buy. It's different from I have this product online and I want people to buy. I have clothes online, I want people to buy. What the call to action for two of them are different. So the call to action for something that you have online is something like buy now. So you know that what you are going to achieve is a traffic to your store online. Is different from a kind of directing people to your shop somewhere in Lagos. So you must have a business goal, and if I want the two, then I must have where I must, from time to time, I'll have alternate of my heart's objective. So setting goals it will help you to focus on what you want to accomplish with your marketing efforts, and help you keep a record of your progress over time. You may already have an idea of what you would like to achieve, but taking the time to write down your goal will help you later when you build your heart. So it's very, very key. It's very important that you have that in mind, that I need to have my goals objective. I'll be showing us now my heart's objective along with my interest, my goal, my business goal. So, and like you see, when you want to create art, the idea of the goal is that, oh, I want people to be aware of my product. So if it's awareness, it's going to help you to determine the hard objective. And that objective is what you want people to do when they see your art. So, for example, if your goal is to increase visits to a website, you can create ads that will encourage people to click to the website. You understand now? Because you want people to visit your website. So what you the ads you will create, the objective will be the ad objective will be for people to click the website. If you choose an objective that doesn't align with your goal, then Facebook will look for people who are likely to take action that is different from what you want. So that is why you have to first, before you rush to, I want to run an ad, you need to know what you want to achieve first. You need to know what is my business goal. This ad that I want to run, what are my target? What is the goal? What is the purpose? So, and for business, there can always be different goals per time. There will be when it's going to be about awareness. There is when it's going to be about consideration. That is when it's going to be about conversion. So awareness, it helps generate interest in a business product or services. Increasing brand awareness is about telling people what makes a business valuable. So people can hear about you, they hear your name, they hear the store in different places everywhere. That's when you do awareness, and you always switch in between the goal objective depending on as you appraise, as you check, as you measure. Then consideration is you get to get people to think about a business's offering and seek more information about them. So there are call to actions that will do that. Then conversion, encourage people who are interested in a business to take a specific action, such as filling out a form or making a purchase. So you can also think about these categories as a funnel. So when they tell you about funnel, this is what it means, about a funnel for a customer to pass through. So there are two ways. It may basically, your business may basically be about awareness. They go to store, they pick. Then it may need the funnel that will always take them from level to level. They are aware about it. They make decision to buy. After they make decision to buy, we want them coming back over and over. So it becomes a conversion. They now become your permanent, your customers. So those are then we talk about funnel, and there are levels you can actually build that. But why we have that, there's some people, some of the customers may not necessarily go through these 3 stages of funnel. Some may just, the cost of the necessity for them, the product is important for them. So the ones they buy, they keep buying it because they need it. But the funnel is awareness, consideration, make decision about it. Then I stay with you buying it. So for art manager in Facebook, there are 11 hard objectives that help you to choose from, and each of the objective is aligned to a business goal. So it's important to choose the objective that aligns best to your own goals. So let me just take us through them. Always go to all this. So let me quickly just take us through them. Then we go and see them on the practical to see how they work. So this is now on, if it's about awareness, if it's increase people's awareness of a business, brand, or services. You want people to be aware of a business, brand, or services. That's what we call brand awareness. And then it's still on awareness. Then show and add to as many people as possible in your target audience. Reach So these are the first two, and they are under awareness. These are the first two ad objective. We will see them practically. So if what I want to do about a product is to direct, to make people know awareness of, want people to be aware, then I either use the brand awareness or reach for that, so that I can show my ad to as many people as possible in my target audience. So if it is consideration, I want people to consider taking steps to buy my product or to follow up. So I send people from Facebook to my website, such as a website landing page or a blog post or an app. That's what we call traffic. Now then we want to generate traffic or reach people more likely to engage with a Facebook page or post. With this objective, you can create ads that encourage post engagement, page likes, events, responses, or offer claims. That's engagement. They respond to, that's that target. And to send people to app store to download an app. If you have an app, you want to push an app, you use app installs for that. You will see all of them. So or you want to share business videos with the people on Facebook who are most likely to watch them. Then that's when you go to video views. This is about watching a video. You go to video views. You want to collect leads for a business. You want to create ads that collect info from people interested in a product, such as sign up for newsletter, lead generation. That's what you will use. So you understand that whatever what you want to do, you know you will know the one to pick. You want to connect with people on Messenger, Instagram, Direct, and WhatsApp. You want to communicate with potential existing customers to encourage interest in a business. That's when you take message, either Messenger or WhatsApp will be your choice there. So these are key. Then when it comes to conversion, we want to encourage people to take a specific action on a business site, such as adding items to a cart, downloading an app, registering for a site, or making a purchase. Or you will get details on them. That's when you use conversion as ad objective. You want to show products from an e-commerce store's catalog to generate sales. You can use this objective to create dynamic ads which are targeted to people who have looked at the catalog before and dynamically show them product that they might be interested in. So you use catalog sales, you will see it there. So with catalog sales, they will see it and they will promote you. You can promote brick and mortar business location, people who are nearby, store traffic. Maybe you have you want to promote to people around you, so you promote to them, and they will use store traffic. So it's very, very key. Match the hard objective with the goal. Match each of the following goals that need to. Now we're using this example for you. If you learn this, so when you go practical, it tells you what to do. Match each of the following goals that Little Lemon is trying to achieve with the corresponding ad objective. So learn from there, from this company. There now for brand awareness and reach. Okay, Tarisha wants to increase awareness of Little Lemon's brand and show her ad to people who will be more likely to remember it. So which ad objective should she select based on goal? Remember, so that's Little Lemon just open a new location, and Tarisha opens to get as many people as possible to see her ad. Which ad objective should she select based on his goal? So you know that this is about brand awareness and reach. So this is brand awareness and reach. These are the goals that ad objectives she can use here. Now you understand. So if that is what you want to, so you look at it, you now ask yourself, just she wants increase awareness. Which of the goal? So you look at that. But I'm taking us through all this for us to have the understanding, because we'll be going into the practical. So would you have that in mind? So that is those those stuff you need to know. So let's now go to the how to run a Facebook ads. I haven't known the restrictions and the whatever what the ad policy, and then you've seen the generally the about business goals and ad objective. Now, when you want to run an ad, you go to ads manager. When it's your ad manager, on the ad manager, you as well as you need to have automatic when you create a Facebook or your Facebook, with your Facebook profile, with your Facebook account, you have automatic ad account, and you are permitted to add another two as a startup. So the ads account is where you're able to do transaction with Meta, Facebook. So you click when you want to run an ad. There are two ways. I remember, you know, that there are some of your posts that Facebook will recommend that you boost this post, or your page. When you're talking about page now, use a page for example. Okay, because it's already going. So I know that there on your page, Facebook recommends that you boost this post, promote, is good. They automated the recommendation, is good, but you need to learn how to create an ad by yourself. Now, what it means that a post may not have even gone to your Facebook page at all. If post may not have gone to your Facebook page at all, you can come to in your on your mobile. You download an app, Ads Manager. There's an app for Facebook ad, which is Ad Manager. You download and which you can use. But on your desktop, you go to, when you come to Facebook, you go to Ads Manager. And on the Ads Manager, that's where you're able to see your campaign and manage your campaign. That's where you can create a campaign. So you can see the account. There will always be an account manager, an account, the ads account for you. That is when you want to make payment and every other thing. But for us to start with, we talk about create, and that this is where, like, I want to create an ad. Now I said there are two ways. Either you have already made a post on your Facebook page, and you Facebook may recommend, so you may decide to boost that that post, but you may entirely decide to come to Ad Manager to create a stand and ad for yourself. So how do you do it? You come to create. When you click on create, it brings for you all the ad objectives for you to choose a campaign objective, because that's key. So I have, like we have explained in the previous page, before now, we've talked about brand awareness and reach, that okay, want people to be aware of your product. So you can go over that, the outside, this side of the video, that where we talk about ad objective, to know very well what you want to do. Okay, I want to make noise about these things. I want people to know. I decide that, and I want it to reach to people who make decisions. I decide that, oh, if it is, I want people to come to my website, I want people to visit my website, then I decide traffic. If I want engagement on Facebook, I want people to like my post, I want people to like my page, Facebook page, or want more comment, Facebook engagement, I choose engagement. If I have an app, you already have an app, you want that app, you want to be selling through app, or you want people to come into your app, you choose app install. If it's video views, you want as many as people are available on Facebook to see your video, you choose video views. If it's lead generation, this is when you can use an ebook. You want to get contact, want people to fill form, and give their data. You use lead generation. If it is, oh, I want to use my messenger, I want to use my WhatsApp to to drive traffic, I want to have engagement with people, you use messages, and that's your campaign objective. If it's conversion, so like I said, it all depends. Like we have explained all this. So we, of course, we cannot do you have to practice, or they now depend on your objective. So you cannot do all of them. But let me go take the traffic as an example and show us how it works. Okay, saying what I want is traffic. It means traffic to my website. So I'll choose traffic. Then the template that has to do with that will come up. That okay, this ad is about traffic. So I will have a template that is going to get all the details about that. So what's the campaign name? It's a new traffic campaign. I can give it a just you give it the name, any name you want to give it. You can say maybe the name, what you want to achieve. Maybe it's a program title, and you already have you created the URL, the website for it. So you put that product title, the new traffic campaign, you put the name. If it's Baba, let's look at okay, like digital marketing mastery. Digital marketing mastery, that's the campaign name. Then this one is asked, the question is because if you have a special ad category, mostly we leave that because that is going to, is of course, take care of your, say, declare if your ads are related to credit, employment, or housing, or about social issues, election, or politics. Remember, it's about, because they are of the restriction, so you have to explain. So you have to just leave that one. Then campaign details, buying type, unction. So you say, okay, what do I want? What's my so okay, so you have that. So I say because of the choice traffic, so you move on. So try different images or text. So text audience and more to see which one performs better. You can do that, or you may not. Campaign budget optimization. Campaign budget will distribute your budget across and set to get more results depending on your delivery, optimization choice, and big strategy. You can control spending each and set, so that depends on you. So I say, okay, next. Not using campaign budget optimization. So we're moving. So here when looking at okay, so now they decide here where they had is add. Remember, we have add name, create a new traffic ad set, your ad set name, choose where you want to drive traffic. Okay, if it's to, where do you want to drive traffic to? Is it to WhatsApp, or is it to, well, we are talking about website now. It's website I want to drive traffic to. So we move on. Slow. So then the next thing, website, I'm not looking for a call, driving traffic to a website, which I will submit the link. So, and then what is my budget and my schedule? Okay, so I will decide about my budget and my schedule. how many days do I want it to run, and what is my budget daily. This way where you decide it, how many days you want that the ad to run. Then all then run our audience. Who are my audience? So for me, I created different audiences. So you now you say create new audience. So you create audience, you so you create audience, and it make this is the lookalike audience, that probably people who are like you say reach new people on Facebook who are similar to your most valuable audiences, or reach people who are already interacted with your business. So there are times you will use custom audience, there are times you choose to use this, because you need to always, what it means is that you are covering, we are taking from the numbers available globally. So there is when people have interacted with you, so you need to move on again, get more people, someone that already visited your website, that is already having interaction, that is already patronized, already have the patronage. It's good to add more number also. And there is when you, again, when you add new number, there is when you stay on them, the custom, for them to make a decision. So you have to know, and then so you select the lookalike out, then lookalike source, maybe okay, in entertainment, example, where you the source, select your lookalike source. Okay, let's say a project, select an existing audience or your source. Okay, so like already like you will not look at the value-based source where you already have people coming, marketplace Africa, WooCommerce, product for blessed personal catalog. So you see, so if from there, I now think of the lookalike of people that have been coming there, I will choose. Now, different from if I'm choosing create new audience, you know that why this is because why you're having this is you are they are making it in a way that you can be able to, your target can be specific. And you remember that here the ad objective you choose is going to it's been, the template is arranged in a way that you're going to make the right choice around that template. And you see, location, you can again, what you see, the location you can increase or reduce, you can add, you can edit your location, because in Nigeria you can have because I know here so many people. So when it comes to location, you, for example, now you start with your location. Sorry, let me set the location. I think I delete that. Okay, add location. Um, let's look at people traveling in this location, people recently in this location, living in this location. Okay, so we now put the location. So we're looking at, you have to search a location. Okay, let's say Lagos. So you, okay, now and when we there, no, it can be Lagos, Nigeria, Lagos Ikorodu, Lagos Epe. You can see different Lagos. So it now depends on, you may want to target Lagos Nigeria completely. You may want to target a part of Lagos, or you can see Obalende, Lagos, satellite town. So it depends on your budget, depending on how much you are putting into this ad, and then Consider that. So you can, so it tells you that you can target within communities, and you can decide to target. Maybe you don't want, again, you can decide to target the whole Nigeria. And then you can say, okay, look, I don't want to target, I want to target Southwest, maybe 2-3 states alone. You can do that. Like, say, if I say Lagos, or I just want to target, okay, about, think of another state. So you, what in order, oh, okay, what state again do I want this product? Now, because when you are targeting looking, remember that you have in mind, you have business goal, okay, and then you can decide to take level by level. Your product, you must consider the logistics and every other thing in place. So if I'm targeting the whole Nigeria, do I have the resources? Can I be able to deliver around the whole Nigeria? Or do I start, and then do I have the money that will cover the whole Nigeria in budgeting? Can't I just, or can I just focus on some part of my state, some part of my location, or some part in Abuja, some part in Ghana, some part of just Accra alone? Or so you just have to know. So it is those that will help you, the fund you have and your product, the business goal will determine what your location will be. So you can't just say Africa when you don't have the resources to cover Africa. And it's very key. So, and then you can easily, again, so you see, you can easily, when you are adding this, you can, you have the opportunity to, like for Lagos, for example, you have the opportunity to cover smaller locations like that, which is going to help you. So you need to, you know that, and you put that into consideration. And you notice that as you choose your location, audience definition, you will see your audience definition by the side, and the green tells your audience selection is fairly broad. If it's not broad, you will see. If it's sizable, estimate size, you will see what you are selecting, what you can cover. So if you think, this is not what I want, you can easily remove, you can easily add a location. And you may say, okay, I want people traveling in this location, people whose most recent location is within the selected area, but whose home is more than 125. So you can choose that. You can say people recently in this location, or people living in this location. So, or people living in or recently in this location. So you can understand how to how to do that. Then, like I said, your what you have, it's key. So you can search location, you can say Lagos mainland. Maybe I don't want to use Lagos State. I just want to target Lagos mainland. Then I'll remove Lagos. I want Lagos mainland. I don't want. That's where I can cover. That's where I think I can cover. So you choose that, and it's just an idea of how you choose your location. So, and you can see here, say plus, you can say, okay, well, let it cover from Lagos mainland plus 2 kilometers. That's, you cover more distance. You can reduce that distance. You can say, okay, I want more. I want it 2 kilometers. I want it for 6. Now depend on what you want to do. So it will help you to decide where your product is going, or where they will see your ad. So that's about location. Then the next one about location, the next one after location is the age. So remember how the button in front is where you can click, and you can always add location, like I said. Then the next one is age. So the age, what are the age limit, who and who, from what age to what age. Now, be careful not to, when you say 16 plus, when you say 65 plus, it's always good to one. I don't always start my ads from 18, because I consider 18 who makes the decision. You must consider who makes the financial decision. 18, and depending on the product you are selling. So for me, I like to start from 20 or even 25, depending if I have events or I have training. I'm talking to business people. I like to start from 24, 20, 24, depending, and then because the person making financial decision is important. And then I know so well that from 65 up, I consider, for me, I stop at highest, I stop at 60. Because these are the people that, okay, I feel that, okay, my target is around primarily 35 to 40 are the key target people, but there are people who are above 40 to 60 who are still online and who want to participate, who want to be part of this. So you must know the age target of your product. Then gender, is my product for, there are some products that are for women that, but are men that men should know, because they may decide to buy. You understand? But you will have to know the primary. If I want my product, most of the things I do, I show them to all. But if you have a specific product for men, then you sell to men. For example, if it's men wears, of course, but sometimes the percentage some women can decide to buy for their husbands, but it all depends. So you have to know the gender. So that's where you edit, is for women, men, or for all. So, and then the detail targeting, this is where the work is. Now, on here you have, when you see the detail targeting, it said demographics, interest, and behavior. What this means is that now this, your heart, this thing you want to sell, this service, number one is that, have there been people who use these things in number, the demography, and where are these people who will like this thing more, who will use this thing more, who will appreciate this more in number? Then what are the interests that will boost this, the interest of such people, and what are the behaviors of such people? So if I'm selling, if of course, if my service is around football, so I know that my mind should begin to go to, who are the people, the demography, where do I find people who are likely to buy my product? Oh, sport. When I go to sport, then I know that, okay, I choose sport as the demography. Then, like I said, we are talking about the kind of people who will have interest. So I'm saying, okay, about, so okay, then you look at the, when you come in, you choose. Sorry, let's start from, I want you to really understand it very well. So when you want to make the selection, you first go to the demography. You want to select among demography, and you say, okay, what are the demography? The demography will help you to determine when you are setting demography, you are talking about where these people gather. These people, where are they? Where do I find them? Demography is in education, in financial, live events, parent relationship. It's helping you to narrow. So is it by work? So so that it depends on what you are doing. Say live event. So when you choose a demography, then you now begin to, okay, live event, is it because a long distance relation, away from home, away, so anniversary or whatever. So all these things will they have a way. So you're able to narrow your target. That's the idea. So after, when you choose, if you choose those who doing anniversary within 30 days, those doing anniversary within 31 days, then you you say those who are away from family or away from hometown, you choose okay, friends of people who recently moved, friends of newlyweds. You see, you are building. So these we are trying to say the demography. You are targeting people in under this umbrella that gather. Then the next thing again, you look at the interest. So you come here, check on interest, if I can say entertainment, fitness, depending on family, because what they depend on the line of the product or the service. So you choose things interest in that line. Then again, you go to behavior. You can choose as many interests to bring together that people that we know that we will appreciate or will likely buy or will likely sign up for a project. That's the idea. So once you are done with setting, so be sure you set the right. Now, my own demographic interest and behavior is going to be, of course, will be different from yours, because the line of the event or the line of the product or the service is going to determine who I'm going to target. This is where you will spend more time. You have to spend your time to first remember how we browse. You go to demography, you choose the demographics. What it means that, like umbrella, the people that gather somewhere, the people that gather on, or they're under an idea or a concept, the numbers there. It's demography. So you go, okay, this and this, how many people are traveling, how many people are their wedding or celebration is within 30 days. Because if it depends on the product. So look at that. Then the interest, people's interest. Oh, I have my interest in entertainment, I have my interest in wellness. So people that have interest in entertainment, they always go under, they're always there. So your heart will reach to them. If it's people that have interest in sport, your heart. So when you choose the interest, you will see. Then you go to next is the behavior. How do these people, the behavior, their activity, the mobile, for example, mobile device users, the behavior is we have many people are of that is of greater behavior. So when you have done this, you have done this, then you move on. That will give you the audience, the people. Now the next thing is language. Some say, so all languages you have you have, is either you have English, when you select, I always want to select English all, because my art is English, and so it's basically like that. If you can leave all languages, fine. But perhaps in those, why we leave all languages, perhaps some of the stuff can have translation, which I have not really that. It's probably because there are some of the times that you see I see some arts in other language that they have translation, but some other translation may not speak what the language is. But basically, at least the English speaking, if I just focus on English, UK, US, I will have a good result. So, but so other people can choose other language, but once if your heart is English, I think it's best to just choose those speak in English. But if you have other in another language, art in another language, you choose other language. Then, so after I can now save my audience, and once I save my audience, I give it a name. Once after I've done all demography and you save it, or you give it a name here, then you say save. That you once you save it, that's on there. So like I said, I've created different, or you can create as many others. They depend once that's detail about the business goal. So depending on what I want to achieve, people I want to target. So I have series of audiences. I have series of audiences I've created. So you can create as many as possible. Then automatic placement. About placement now, you need to learn something about placement. Very, very important. If you, when you are working with just, let's say you are working with $2, $10, if you put automatic placement, and in your community or in your country, some of the Facebook tools may not active, may not be active, and basically you are using this Facebook, Instagram. If you say automatic, Facebook is going to put your advert on the places that you need and you don't need. So it's always encourage that you do manual placement. When you choose manual placement, it will help you to select where your ad should go. Because look at it, look at the platforms: Facebook, audience network, Instagram, Messenger. Now, all basically, there are some of the ads now for I'm directing to traffic. I don't need Messenger. I don't need going to Messenger. Even some, I may not need it going to Instagram, but you have to leave it because they are already linked together in your ad manager. Then audience network. I probably may not, and I may. So it depends on you, but look at something. Here is key. This placement here, down here, is very important. All this one you have to ask yourself, do I need them? Do I need my adverts on Facebook feed? Yes. Instagram feed? Yes. Facebook Marketplace, if it's about link, you don't need your advert in Facebook Marketplace. But if it's a store, you probably may need it there. Facebook video views, if it's not video, do I need it there? If it's Facebook right column, do I need it there? Instagram explore, right? So you have to ask yourself, anywhere Instagram shop, do I need it there? So you know, so all the areas, all the places you don't need, just uncheck. Right, so that this will help you to max it, so you don't just put money. Reels, do I need it? I don't need it on Reels. I don't need an advert on Reels, because it will not make meaning. Nobody will click it, and Facebook is going to charge you for all those stuff. Do I need it in article? Engage with people reading content from publishers. Facebook instant articles. Do I need it? Are they my audience? They are not my audience. My audience are not there. I have to know apps and sites. Expand your reach with ads in external apps and websites, audience network, native banner, and interested audience network rewarded videos. If I'm not doing video, do I need my ad there? I have to decide. So you will do this. It's very important you make that choice. It's very, very, very important to make that choice. Then optimization for delivery. Landing page review. We will deliver your ad. People who are more likely to click on your ad. That's link click. We will deliver your ad. If I say we will deliver your ad to people who up to once a day, impression. So you have to know, but what the impression to people as many times as possible. So the target here is link click, because that's the, so you have that. Why all these are very, very important that you understand them. So once you do that, after you have done that, you click next. Now remember that every time you work on this place, you see the adjustments here. Make sure you read the adjustments that you are seeing here, and you know that you are getting results. So, and like I said, it all depends on what you want to achieve, but you know what I'm showing you is the process of getting there, the process of achieving location, how to set all these things, which is good. So it will help you. So you're able to decide what you need. Then you move next. So it brings you now. Remember that you have not. It brings you now to where. So I'm not choosing. I want to choose my one of the Facebook page that will run the ad. You have to. This is where you choose the Facebook page that runs the ad. Okay. So I've chosen this a page that's going to run the ads. So now the next thing is that Instagram account. I'm choosing the, you can see now, once you choose a page, it's going to bring your Instagram account that's running together with it, because they are already, remember, are already integrated together. So we'll move on. So I will now create ad. I want to create my ad, or if I have existing post, I will go and carry the existing post and drop, or I can create a new ad. I want to create a new ad. If you have any existing post, you can go and check, but you have to go again. So select post. So any of your existing posts that you have, you will choose them. You will choose, you already know the post you want to promote. You will choose it from your post or Facebook post. So once you, for example, I just choose this, I say continue. So it brings it, or you can actually create a new post. You can create a new post here, and it's the same, you already set. So you may say, no, I want to create a post. You will create a post here. To create a post, if you want to create a post, you will be able to put, you'll be able to, if you say you want to create a post, you have the opportunity to put the image, select a place. You have the opportunity to put your so this, I want to create a post. You have the opportunity to put video. You have the opportunity to put video or picture, everything you need to. You have the opportunity to do them here. Okay, select a video. You can select a video from your upload video from your. So you can upload any video or picture or whatever. It was just for, let's just choose this one because of what we are we're just learning. Okay, so add photos, videos. Okay, so let's move on. Then okay, so you choose a video as a creating a post. Don't forget, you write whatever you want to be in there, you will write. you write your information, a title, you write. So, because I'm not publishing, but I'm only showing you, So I just create, so, and I can publish. So now the idea is that once you have done, so I can carry post and I can create. So once you have created, then the other things, you put the link where the advert will go, and then you're able to see the placement, how it will look like. Then the next thing, once you have done that, you will now be able to say, just for let's just publish, or so that the reason for publishing, I will remove it, but it's to be able to show us the ad. Okay, it goes because it's in draft, because I can easily delete it, I can easily off it. It's published, but what I want to show us is in your ad manager, there is a way to put the payment in ad manager. So I will stop here. When in the next session I'm going to take us, I will take us from this level. I want us to understand this level. I will take us how to create ads. I will take us from this level, and then how to put your payment. But first, follow the step by step how we've gotten to this place. It's really going to help. Then we will now show you next how to the payment and the stuff, how to fund your account, and the other things you need to know in that regard. So thank you for your time again. I'll be back.